Welcome back to the abandoned RaceTrack project. Today we will be loading up the last of the shipping containers. We'll be building a gravel road and continuing the process of hauling away debris. I just got back into town here with the F450. I just went and picked up 5 tons of gravel and stopped here at the gas station to fuel up. We are all full at top in the F450 and head over to the track. This morning I did send 2 dump trucks out to pick up material. In total we have 45 tons of gravel that needs to be spread. Over the last few days I've been working really hard here at the track to clean it up. I hauled away over 10 trucks worth of debris in already 5 or 6 shipping containers. We'll be loading up the last of the containers and then getting on the road to haul in some heavy machinery here to get going on the racetrack surface to refinish it and to get cars back on the track. We really need a nice new gravel road. So far everyone has really been enjoying this new mini-series. There's a lot more to come here, a lot of things that needs to be done. Not only do we have just around the track, but we have the racetrack and everything that goes along with it. If you are new here to the channel, I do ask that you please subscribe. We are growing faster and faster, and if you do like today's video, please leave a like. A few days ago we did get power added to the property, so we now have a full functioning gate here, which is pretty awesome, and the electrician did add in a motion sensor as well, which was pretty neat. Really quickly, let's just take a quick look at it. So when we drive up to it, it opens right on up, which is awesome, and we now have security here full time just to make sure nothing gets damaged. So for today we will be completely redoing this entrance here with gravel, tearing this all up, and gravel all the way over there to where the garages are. We've been putting this F250 to work quite a lot lately. Definitely a lot of things we'll be using this for, from winching trees, hauling trailers, and we will be doing a few other things with it. But let's get this turned around here on the track and kind of get it parked up nice here. And then we'll just take a quick update on what's happening here since we've been doing so many things over the last few days. Now I will be trying to space out these videos just a little bit as well to be realistic. Definitely renovating an abandoned racetrack, rebuilding it doesn't happen overnight. So here we go. We have 2 dump trucks completely full of gravel. We do have the compact wheel loader here with a new front pallet attachment, and we do have the Cat CB32 as well, which we did rent. We'll be using this quite a lot on the gravel and on the racetrack. Now the scrapyard did drop off their 40-foot PJ, and the main goal is to get both of these containers loaded up. But really quickly, look at all this extra room we have. We got all the debris from over here cleaned up here. Up next, which I think we'll tackle today, is the other side here. There's a lot of debris over here, so we'll get all these loaded into the empty dump trucks along with all those gas containers, which are all empty, and I think we'll try to tackle some of that over there. But let's hop in the wheel loader and let's see if we can move these containers. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My day has been a bit busy with a little bit of schoolwork, but only a few more weeks and then I will be on summer, and I'm really am excited for the summer months here on the channel. Definitely going to be a pretty epic summer for us. Now these shipping containers are just a little bit too big here for this compact wheel loader, but I don't really think we'll have too big of a problem, and we should be able to get it on the first try. This is always a little tricky sometimes, and it looks to be just a little bit lower we need it to be, and let's see. Looks like we'll readjust here, see if we can get it, but sometimes getting underneath these containers is always tricky. Perfect, so there we go, we'll get it lifted up here, pretty heavy. We do have some extra weights on the back of this front loader to help out. Now with this project, there are so many things we have to do. Not just we're getting the racetrack back, we need to completely kind of rebuild the grandstands, everything around it, even the garages here, the maintenance shops, everything like that. And they do want a new fence as well, so we'll have to install a fence around the entire property, which is probably going to be a big project and a lot of time. So there we go, we kind of got this. No, wasn't the kind of best loading job, but we got the first one, which is good, and let's get going here on the second one. Now these containers here are empty and probably weigh 4,000 or 5,000 pounds empty, which isn't that bad, and it's kind of right at the max limit that this can lift. Let's see, did we get it on the first try? That's awesome that we were able to do it. Perfect. Now I am switching between the controller and the steering wheel and the panel, which you guys really did recommend, and I am really excited so far. It definitely has improved the overall kind of maneuvering experience in walking around in the game. So let's see if we can put this on. Not the best loading, but awesome, we got it. That actually came out pretty well. Let's hop on out and just put a few straps on the pallets. Let's see, we'll put a strap there and a strap, so 2 straps. And 2 straps. We'll put a few over it, but there we go. The scrap company can come pick that up, and just look at all this room over here. So I'm thinking coming up here we'll turn all of this into parking for track visitors, and maybe some trailer parking as well. Definitely need to remove some of these trees, and up next, probably in the next video, we'll have to haul away this big pile of dirt. Let's switch from the pallet fork over to the bucket, and let's get going on scraping up all of this grass here to put down the dirt, and then we could do the gravel road. I really don't want to bring some big road milling machines out on this road right now. More than likely they're going to just get stuck, and that will not be a good thing here. So we'll get going here. This should be awesome. Oh yeah, we'll just do 3-4 passes back and forth, and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, we'll just continue all the way down. Now so far I've really been liking this compact wheel loader. Definitely the right size here for us, and I definitely want to feature this in some series as well. Just doing a great job here. Going to have to take a little bit more time at this entrance as well, since we have 2 gates here, and I kind of like how we do also have those 2 gates. We'll go all the way to the street. We'll have to watch there. Perfect. Now I did also kind of work on those tree branches over there, so that definitely took a little bit of time, but I cleaned those up as well. Alright, made some pretty good headway here. Let's get this turned around, probably do one more pass, and then we'll come back here and do some more in the second entrance. But I kind of like having that second entrance just in case some trailers aren't wide enough. You do have this one here, which is a pretty good idea and nicely designed by the previous owners. Now, like I previously touched upon when we started this track, it has been abandoned for over 20 years, and it's kind of just a small town track, so it's not a big track, and if it was, that would be a much bigger project here for us. And we did a pretty good job there, so I think the last part where we really have to dig up is the other entrance over here. It's going to be a little bit of extra work, but it shouldn't be too long. We'll just kind of get going here. Now I do have a brand new bucket mod as well, which will be really helpful for moving around the gravel. Alright, I think we'll make one more pass here, then we should be good to go for ripping up all the dirt. Surprisingly, without having the teeth on the bucket, it hasn't been really too hard. The ground is not that hard as well, which is awesome. And we got all that dug up, so now we are ready to go. So what I'm thinking is, we'll first kind of unload the gravel from the dump trailer that we came in with, and then we will get going with the bigger trucks, and then we should be kind of good to go with spreading. So we'll kind of just leave that truck on for now, and let's run over to the F450. And so far, I really do like this F450, how we spec'd it out with that brush guard, the mud flaps, the dually. Just such a cool truck, and definitely a workhorse here for us. Now I will do that trick here, which should save us a little bit of time as well, where we dump the load and drive forward. That should be pretty helpful and do a pretty decent job as well. It's always great to work as smart as we can to save us that time when there's a lot of stuff to do. So let's get going here. We'll just slowly drive forward here. Definitely don't want to go too fast since we want a nice even spread. We're doing a pretty good job here. I will, when we get close here, kind of stop the unload right about there. It's going to be a tight squeeze here. I have to close those doors, and then we'll get turned around here in the street. Now, I will do this entrance with the other trucks. Really want to get the main stretch done with the dump trailer here to make it a little bit easier here on us. Now, I am working out these settings here with my mic, and more than likely I will be getting a new mic within the next month and a half as well, and that should solve the problem of the steering wheel sound. Oh yeah, look at that. Such a nice spread, and that was a pretty close one there. We should be able to get going on unloading again. Just slowly kind of continue to dump. Trying to go as far down as we can, and that seems to be pretty good there. So let's hop in one of the other trucks and get going. We'll just leave this here for now. We'll probably need some more gravel over time, but for now, we could get a pretty decent amount of it done. And let's hop in the white one first. Was thinking we'll do the other one, but this one's more than fine. We'll put that cover back. That's so cool having that working cover. Now I do want to unload some here, so I think we'll unload probably a little bit here. Don't want to unload too much here. I think that's probably good there. We'll put some more here. Drive forward, that looks to be good, and second and the last big section is going to be over here as well, so we'll just continue to drive forward here. Now this is pretty cool. It saves us a lot of time doing it this way. Perfect, we'll get this turned around here, and I think we'll get going on unloading the other truck as well. These old Ford trucks, even though they're old, they are great workhorses here for us. Leave this here, and let's hop in the other one. This weekend we will be back with a homeowner series as well. I do get quite a lot of comments, and very soon I will be switching to 3 days a week there for that series, which should be a lot of fun. And let's continue here. Hopefully we don't really get stuck since there's quite a lot of gravel we do have to drive around here, but let's get going on unfolding this. This does take a little bit of time, and we'll put some here. Don't want to put too much since we already have some, but really just wanted this for the main entrance area. Keep going here. I think actually we'll get that turned off here. We'll quickly back up, and we'll put some way back here towards the entrance, and that's pretty much it there. Wow, 2 full trucks and a full dump trailer. So let's get this all spread out, and we should have a little bit of time to get going on that debris. Oh yeah, this new bucket should help us out and really give us a nice even spread. Right about there seems to be good. We'll get it turned off, and I think I will probably run over it with the cat grader, probably off camera to save us a little bit of time as well, since that is a lot. But let's hop here in the bucket, and we should be good to go for this. Let's get turned around here, and then we'll get going. Probably right there seems to be good. We'll have to kind of just switch it, and looks like we actually have to readjust just a little bit. Probably right there. Oh yeah, this seems to be perfect here. And there we go. Actually, we'll kind of touch it up. Sometimes it is a bit tricky getting the height to work, but really quickly we'll fix that little area. And I think, yeah, that seems to be it. Perfect. Right there seems to be the height, and we'll just kind of keep pushing it. Now this is a pretty neat mod here, really do like it a lot. We are actually going to be pushing a ton of gravel here, and let's see if we could do a pretty good job really trying to keep a little bit of momentum here so we don't get stuck as we're pushing a lot of gravel. Oh yeah, definitely overwhelming it just a little bit, so why don't we take a little bit, probably a bucket or two, and kind of bring it back there. Oh yeah, look at this drop so far. Really do like the new feature here. I found that mod on the official website. Probably can use another bucket or two there, and we should be able to get some from here. Look at that thing a little bit higher up. We don't want to scrape up too much, and this thing is awesome here. It's kind of a mini pusher, and this is definitely realistic here for loaders and things like that. Yeah, it seems to be enough, so let's bring this back there. Making really good headway though. The road is already looking awesome, and we should be able to drive on it. Now, we probably really don't need to compact it, but I think that should definitely help us out. Let's get backed up here as well. Just kind of driving over it as well does help it spread out. Yeah, so we do need a little bit more material up here, but it kind of looks to be a little bit higher in some areas towards over here. We'll get this lower just a little bit. Oh yeah, we'll just kind of continue to drive over it slowly. Let's see if we can get this entrance done here. Going to be a little tricky, so much we are pushing. And let's see if we could kind of dig it down a little bit more and continue. Perfect. That wasn't too bad. Now this is always tricky to do, but we kind of got that. So driving over this over time as well will improve it, but we do need to probably dig 4 or 5 inches off of it. Let's kind of see if we can go back all the way to right about here. Yeah, this seems to be good, and let's see if we can get this lower down quite a bit. I think right there is perfect height. Oh yeah, we're pushing already quite a lot. I really don't want to change the bucket height here. It just seems to be at such a perfect level. So we'll just kind of back up here and see if we could make a few more passes here to really clean it up. Oh yeah, definitely have quite a lot up here at the front, so I probably will have to bring some back there to the parts of the road where it really needs it here. And it's a pretty good start though. Quite a lot of work we've already done and has improved the track dramatically. Awesome, perfect. So I will be just trying to finish up this section here off camera. Definitely a little bit of extra work, a little bit extra gravel as well that does need to be moved around here. But I think we'll head back and I will just kind of show you guys what I will get loaded up here off camera for debris. It's been a long day here, and I actually want to unload this bucket in this section of road as well. Probably 3-4 buckets I will bring out here. Perfect, so we'll just kind of get this turned off here for now, and that is pretty much going to be it here. But I will be continuing to finish up on the gravel road, and I will be loading up all these tires into the old Ford dump trucks. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's busy day here at the abandoned track. Quite a lot of work. We got those containers loaded up here, and the gravel road is pretty much complete. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe for more.